Do you know about Ottoman Empire? The Ottoman Empire, covering its origin, politics, culture, religion, military, economy, decline, and legacy. Elaborate description of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire was one of the most powerful empires in world history, ruling large parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa for more than 6 centuries, 1299 to 1922. It was founded by Osman I, a leader of the Turkish tribes in Anatolia, and grew into a vast, multi-ethnic, and multilingual empire that was a dominant force in global affairs during the 15th to 17th centuries. Its most iconic moment came with the conquest of Constantinople in 1453 by Sultan Mehmed II, which ended the Byzantine Empire and made Istanbul the new capital. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, the empire reached its golden age, expanding territorially, flourishing in law, culture, and architecture, and becoming the Islamic world's preeminent power. The Ottomans developed complex systems of administration and law, balancing Islamic governance with tolerance for non-Muslim communities through the millet system. Their army, particularly the Janissaries, was elite and innovative. However, from the late 17th century, the empire began to weaken due to internal strife, corruption, and growing European power. Despite multiple attempts at modernization, including the Tanzimat reforms, it could not compete with the rapidly advancing West. The empire aligned with the Central Powers during World War I, leading to its ultimate defeat. The Ottoman Sultanate was abolished in 1922, and the Republic of Turkey emerged under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk in 1923. About more common the Ottoman Empire information, founding and early expansion. 1299 to 1453 1. Founded in 1299 by Osman I. 2. Originated in northwestern Anatolia, Sigd, and Byalchek. 3. Initially part of the fragmented Seljuk Turkic world. 4. Name derived from Osman's Arabic name, Uthman. 5. Began as a small Ghazi principality fighting Byzantines. 6. Osman's son Orhan expanded into Thrace, Europe. 7. Captured Bursa in 1326, an early Ottoman capital. 8. Used Gaza ideology, holy war, to justify expansion. 9. Formed early alliances with Christian Balkan leaders. 10. Introduced coinage and formal bureaucracy under Orhan. Rise to power and conquest of Constantinople. 11. Murad I created the Janissary Corselite infantry. 12. Introduced Devshirm's system child levy from Christians. 13. Won the Battle of Kosovo, 1389, key to Balkan control. 14. Bayezid I expanded into Hungary and Anatolia. 15. Defeated by Timur Tamerlane in 1402 at Ankara. 16. Ottoman Interregnum 1402 to 1413, civil war between Bayezid's sons. 17. Mehmed I restored unity after the civil war. 18. Murad II defeated Crusaders at Battle of Varna, 1444. 19. Conquered most of the Balkans by mid-15th century. 20. In 1453, Mehmed II conquered Constantinople. Golden Age under Mehmed II and Suleiman the Magnificent. 21. Mehmed II the Conqueror rebuilt Constantinople as Istanbul. 22. Converted Hagia Sophia into a mosque. 23. Expanded into the Balkans, Black Sea, and Eastern Anatolia. 24. Promoted scholars, artists, and Islamic law. 25. Built Topkapi Palace as imperial center. 26. Centralized authority and reduced power of local beys. 27. Created Canon Law's secular law alongside Islamic Sharia. 28. Established Imperial Divan Council of Viziers. 29. Suleiman I ruled from 1520 to 1566. 30. Expanded empire to its greatest extent. Vienna to Yemen. Territorial control and administration. 31. Controlled parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa. 32. Included modern-day Turkey, Greece, Egypt, Iraq, and more. 33. Governed with provincial governors called beys or pashas. 34. Developed land tenure system called the Timur system. T5. Used millet system to govern non-Muslims, Jews, Christians. 36. Each millet had autonomy over personal and religious law. 37. Religious tolerance was allowed with tax jizya from non-Muslims. 38. Used Turkish for administration. Arabic and Persian for religion, literature. 39. Empire was Islamic, but included many ethnic groups. 40. Imperial law codified by Suleiman was called canon name. Military and naval power, 41. Janissaries were conscripted from Christian families via devshirm. 42. Army also included cavalry called sipahis. 43. Ottomans used gunpowder, early pioneers of gunpowder empire. 44. Built massive cannon to breach Constantinople walls. 45. Maintained powerful navy in the Mediterranean and Red Sea. 46. Famous Admiral Barbarossa, Hayreddin, Pasha. 47. Fought Venetians, Portuguese, and Habsburgs at sea. 48. Lost the Battle of Lepanto 1571, major naval defeat. 49. Used advanced fortifications and siege warfare. 50. Military strength weakened after 17th century. Society and culture. 51. Multi-ethnic empire. Turks, Arabs, Kurds, Armenians, Greeks, etc. 52. Islam was dominant, but other religions practiced freely. 53. Istanbul became cultural capital of Islam after Mecca and Baghdad. 54. Mosques were cultural center schools, hospitals, soup kitchens. 55. Architecture flourished under Mimar Sinan. 56. Built Suleimani Mosque and Selimi Mosque. 57. Arts included miniature painting, calligraphy, and textiles. 58. Coffee culture became widespread during the empire. 59. Clothing reflected hierarchy and region. 60. Literature included both poetry and historical chronicles. Economy and trade, 61. Controlled trade routes between East and West. 62. Dominated Silk Road and spice trade before European sea routes. 63. Major trading cities. Istanbul, Cairo, Baghdad, Aleppo. 64. Currency included gold coins, sultani, and silver aki. 65. Taxed caravans and merchant guilds. 66. Supported craft guilds and artisans. 67. Built caravanserais, roadside inns. For traders. 68. Agriculture was the backbone of the economy. 69. Exported textiles, leather, ceramics, and weapons. 70. Economic power declined with rise of European colonial trade. Decline and attempts at reform. 71. Decline started after Suleiman's death in 1566. 72. Poor leadership and corruption. Weakened central control. 73. Janissaries became politically powerful and corrupt. 74. Losses in wars with Austria, Russia, and Persia. 75. Treaty of Karlowitz, 1699, marked major territorial loss. 76. Failed to keep up with European industrialization. 77. Internal revolts and ethnic uprisings increased. 78. Tanzimat reforms 1839 to 1876. Attempted modernization T79. Introduced modern schools, railways, and legal reforms. 80. Abolished janissaries in auspicious incident 1826. Final years and fall 1800's 192281. Lost Egypt to Muhammad Ali Pasha in early 19th century. 82 Crimean War 1853-1856. Ottoman victory with British-French help. 83. European powers interfered in Ottoman internal affairs. 84. Armenian massacres in the late 19th century. 85. Rise of Young Turks and constitutional monarchy. 1908. 86. Entered World War I on the side of Germany. 87. Committed Armenian genocide during WWI. 88. Lost most Arab territories to British and French. 89. Defeated and occupied by Allies after WWI. 90. Sultanate abolished in 1922 by nationalist revolution. Legacy and impact 91. Republic of Turkey founded in 1923 by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. 92. Ottoman legal, cultural, and architectural influence still present. 93. Former provinces became modern countries. Iraq, Syria, Egypt, etc. 94. Ottoman cuisine influenced Balkan and Middle Eastern food. 95. Turkish language reformed from Ottoman Turkish. 96. Ottoman architecture influenced European Baroque styles. 97. Istanbul remains a cultural and historical landmark. 98. Ottoman family tree includes 36 sultans over 600 years. 99. Preserved Islamic heritage and scholarship through libraries and mosques.